Hello again. I'm Luna Soul Oracle. Welcome to my part two of my live, my YouTube, New Moon live for New Moon readings. So if you're catching me on replay, thank you for joining me. I figured I might do some New Moon one card pull readings on live stream for you guys as a way to give back on this new moon in Leo. I hope it's treating you well. If you like this video, please hit like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to keep up with new uploads. And I do have other social media platforms. I have IG where I do announcements of when I'm doing streaming and other things of that nature. So follow me there at lunasoul_oracle. And I have a TikTok, lunasoul_oracle1. But you want to follow me on IG because that's where I really do announcements. I let you know what I'm doing, updates, and so on. So that's a really good way to connect with me besides from YouTube. Hey, Courtney, how are you? I'm hoping so far it looks good. I just kind of eliminated my old browser and I just pulled up a new one because my old browser had a lot of tabs on it. And I was thinking maybe that could be the issue, that I just needed to do a fresh browser with just no tabs and just eliminate stuff. So it looks like it's doing okay. Yay. Yay. I'm glad you're doing good. I hope this new moon is treating you well. So let your friends know. Yeah, I figured. I was like, what's going on? Why is it having such a hard issue? And then I realized I was on an old browser with a bunch of tabs from how they keep the tabs and they keep the browser on for, days and they restore. So I was like, let me put on a fresh new browser. And it seems to be doing the job. Ooh, I'm not a I'm semi-tech savvy. I figure it out basically. I'll put two and two. 2 + 2 = 4. So I know this. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I want to know how you guys are doing this new moon, how you felt during the day. Like I mentioned in the earlier video that I felt like a lot of energy. I feel different. I feel like not the same person. I feel like more in tune into what I'm doing, if that makes sense. I feel more aligned. Like everything I'm doing, it has a purpose. Like I'm being more productive with my cleanliness. I'm being more organized. I soon plan to repaint this place. So I want to paint it in different beautiful colors. Not yet because it's a process. I want to clean out some things and get rid of things before I start fully gold painting and moving things around. So yeah, I'm feeling good, full of energy. Ooh, I love that. That's what I feel too. I feel energized. I feel good. I don't feel wonky. I feel this like a different energy of, productivity, feeling more aligned, Cancer season was very odd for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a lot, very emotional. And I'm like a Sag sun and I'm a Cap moon. So for me as a Cap moon, because that's how I identify with my emotional self, it was very difficult to deal with Cancer energy. I was like, ooh, no feelings, no thank you. So, but I embraced it, of course. You're glad Cancer. Me too. It was like, oh my God, this is too emotional for me. It's like, wait, can we go back? But it's needed. It's needed. I think Cancer for me just showed a lot of self-reflection and how, hi Lola, how are you? Thank you for coming back. I did a smart thing and I realized I was on an old browser with a bunch of tabs. So I had to open up a fresh browser just for YouTube and it seems to be doing the trick. So I was tired of being all my feeling. 100% feel you. 100%. This Leo energy, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a fire sign. It's like it's a familiar energy. I invite it so much. A little bit, a rough and tough. Be careful with the rough and toughing, ready to fight. We're not ready to fight. We're gonna calm down. But I feel good. I feel productive. I'm also one of the things for me for Cancer, I'm just gonna share a little bit, is that I had to learn how to be patient with myself. And that's something that I get really, I'm probably the most critical person of me. than anyone else. That's just what it is. And I'm trying to learn to not do that. And that's something I learned from, childhood, being criticized by others for being sensitive, for being emotional. I was a very sensitive kid. I could feel emotions very well, and I was very perceptive, and that was seen as a weakness in my family, to be honest with you. You know, I was crying when I felt connected to songs, I would cry. That's how I was. I would tear up. I remember one time I was listening to a song, I don't remember. It was Train Drops of Jupiter. I love that song. As a kid, mind you, as a kid, hearing music like that, and I would cry because I would feel connected to it. And it wasn't a cry in a negative way. It was like a oneness feeling, a feeling of connection to everything. I felt deeply connected to things. So I cried. And that was my dad came to me. He's like, "Why are you crying?" He's like, "Because this song is so beautiful. I feel it." And he's looking at me and he's like, "Okay." He just let me be. He was like, "Okay." But I was a type that I cried. I still cry now. If I watch Pixar movies, if someone does something emotional, I tear up. If someone else is crying, I will feel it and I will cry. I'm that highly sensitive. So I learned to embrace it. Before I couldn't cry. I kind of shut that part of me down because I thought I was being too sensitive, and yeah, I was told I was too sensitive, and I realized I was a superpower. I could actually feel things at a deeper degree than other people. So I would feel things a lot, and now I really feel things touching me and shit. Listen, the things that I feel on a day-to-day basis, a normal person would be like, "What the hell?" But I'm used to it, so it's something that I was open to since I was a kid. So I learned to embrace it right now. Me too. Oh my God, trains. Well, if you feel like hearing a song, Drops of Jupiter, Train, that's a good one. So as you guys are here, I know there's still some people coming on. So if you want to tell your friends, this is a free one card pull. I have two decks here. I have here, like I mentioned, the Universal Folk Oracle. I got this on my recent trip to New Orleans. And then my good tried and true uh, Late Sears Tarot. I love this deck. This is one of those like decks that I will run back to for clients, for myself, for videos. This deck I feel really connected to the pictures. There's also another deck that I really like. It's a Slavic deck. Oh, so good. Certain decks you get certain vibes with. So I felt it was. Yes, I would suggest if you are a person personally, light seers might be more physically appealing, so you can pick up on the images more. It gives more of an understanding through the definitions, but this is a good deck. Or Rider Waite Smith, that's a good one as well. Um, Yes. I'm going to let people know on Instagram. Oh, and girls, because there's mostly women now. If anyone else pops on, hello, hello, welcome. Luna Soul right here, ready to read for you. I might do this once a month. I figure new moons, because I was thinking, should I do full moon live readings or new moon? And I chose new moon because I want to focus on the productivity of oneself and bettering oneself, because it's for the betterment. We're trying to heal, we're trying to get better, we're trying to live our lives. So I want to give you messages that are uplifting more than anything else. Yes, I could tell you what you need to release, but I also want to give you encouraging messages so when you leave this live you feel like I can fucking do it. And that's the whole point of it. I just want to give you the pep in your step so you can continue moving forward, and that is all. Oh, one of my clients. Okay, my tika told me, she just messaged me that she can't comment on the YouTube chat, but she will like a reading. Awesome. I got you. Okay. So that's awesome. I almost floated away in a boat of my feelings in Cancer season, but I made big milestones in connecting to my inner child. Ooh, I love that. Yes, girl, I felt that. I think a lot of us was like, oh, we were taken back by the energy of Cancer, but I'm proud of you for connecting with your inner child. I think the whole point is when emotions rise up like that, it's more for so we can sit and look at it and understand it. And when we understand it, we can then process it, and we can absorb it in a way. Absorb it meaning absorb it as intellect to help us grow, and then move on forward with a more open mindset, and more connected to who we are. My inner child has been going through it. Aw. Tell her to try tap live chat and it'll bring up the chat. Okay, I'll let her know that then. Um, I think she's watching. So, Matika, if you're watching, someone said tap live chat. You gotta tap it, and then you can enter in. So yes. So thank you so much for joining me. Hi, I will love a card pull if you're available. Yes, more than happy to. If you're on this live or if you message me, because I know like some people don't know how to maneuver it, and I get it, it's like a different realm. I personally just felt like, YouTube live is more connected to my audience. And I would like to also bring awareness to this platform and all the benefits it has on it too. So Instagram is nice, but I honestly prefer IG, not is it YouTube lives, just for this purpose. Just because it's actually on my platform and it's there, and I feel like they don't filter out or they don't mute people, which is really annoying with IG. They really like to mute a lot of people, especially smaller accounts. Your YouTube readings have been so on point the past few months. Oh, thank you. I'm happy that's helping you out. All it is for me is a confirmation to give you confirmations of what you're feeling. But yes, I love that. I'm gonna make sure I said your name. Issachar. Issachar or Issachar? Issachar. Hope I say that right. So I've only tapped in, so I've been seeing the last week. Oh, yes, there's going to be more to come. I feel like I want to do more on my YouTube just because, and the live streaming, I'm not going to lie. The reason I'm doing live streaming more for my readings and all that is because it's easier. I don't want to edit. I've gotten to a point where I don't want to do things that are unnecessary. So I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to show people how I do it in real time. It's more authentic, it's more realistic, and it shows me how I read as a reader because every reader reads differently. It depends on the person's specific skills and what they're really good at or what they really have ability in, So you can watch other readers and you can see they'll read differently than me. So I'm sorry. I'm just looking here on my Instagram just to be sure. I actually have, I ordered barrita tacos. They're going to be coming in soon. So for a minute, I'm going to still be on the live. I'll probably pick up my order of barrita tacos. I don't know if any of you love tacos, but my friend, she's like, I'm having taco night. And I'm like, oh man, why did you mention tacos? Now I want tacos. So I've been loving barrita tacos lately. They're so freaking good. So good. So good. So luckily where I live, there's a lot of authentic Mexican restaurants and they do authentic, like real delicious tacos. Oh no, that's says your readings are very calming. Sometimes I watch certain tarot readers and I get sick. Oh my gosh. Or catch anxiety real quick. I'm very selective who I watch. I agree on that. There's like I'm all for the new wave of readers and healers and so on and so forth, but there is a portion of them that they're doing it for other means or for more trending purposes. And there's some people who really are connected. Like once again, you can read it. You like, oh no, this person knows what the hell they're doing. They're tapped. They're really just doing this to help. So that's the name of the game. This is where discernment, critical thinking comes into play. And this is where we have to really discern who is for us and who isn't. And not every reader is for every person. Some people like certain vibes and certain readings. Some people like some uppity, crazy, wackadoo readings, like people with the crazy energy. Then some people like some monotone people. Some people like people who are just chilling. And for me, I'm gonna be me. I'll curse. I'm a person. What the fuck? Like, I'm not perfect. And I'm not trying to portray myself to be that at all. I am not perfect. I will let you know if I'm crying, if I'm having a bad day, if I'm not. Usually, when I have shitty days, I don't read just because I'm honoring myself. I'm like, why do I want to? No, I'm not going to force myself. That's why sometimes you see me do very little one week and then do a lot more. It's just because I'm going with the vibe. As a reader, you have to honor yourself and put yourself first. That's first and foremost. That's the only way you can manage this lifestyle. Because when you're in a spiritual journey and you're a spiritualist, it's you can never turn back. But this is where you have to do your due diligence as a reader, as a person that's connecting with energy. You have to take care of yourself 100%. If you don't, like, what are you doing? You're just going to exacerbate your energy and you're going to feel like shit. Let's be honest. Says, I love when you do sign readings, especially because we both are sad. So I feel like you're always on point. Yes, I'm reading for myself as well. So sometimes I'm like, ooh, that message is for me too. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the messages that I pull, I feel like it's connected to me as well. And usually, I personally think when you're connected to a reader, it's because you guys are on the energetic level, same level. You guys are energetically aligned, and the messages will resonate more because you're energetically aligned. Especially, like, for example, certain readings and certain things. So that's what I think. And also, sometimes you may think, oh my God, this person's really great. But that means your potential of energy is great as well. So you can match that and even more so. Okay. And all this, oh, I want to say one little rant, just one little rant for the people who are new to spirituality. Meditation, you don't got to do that shit. I don't meditate. I'm gonna tell you this as a person, and I'm assuming you guys think I'm really good at what I do. I don't meditate. This whole rules of meditating and like I do my energetic routine, what works for me, which is like a series of things. I do chanting. I do a lot of chanting. I do a lot of mudras. I do a lot of energy movement. That's my meditate, my active meditation. But I don't do the shit of sitting for 5 to 10. I can't because I start getting visions. I start seeing shit like within a minute. I'm like seeing things and it's too much. So I'm like, no, this is not for me. I need a different way of meditating. And I do like active meditation. That's my way. But this whole like standard of meditating and don't follow it. Just follow your gut. Do what feels right for you. As a person who's a medium and a Reiki, Grand Reiki master, all that shit, I don't meditate. I don't meditate like normal people do. I used to in the beginning think it was okay, and I always fell asleep. I would always sleep because I'm like this, and I'm like, and I'll knock out, and I'm like, well, this is not working because I'm falling asleep. I'm taking naps. It's nice for my body, but it can't. So if you see a person that doesn't meditate, does not equate to their ability. I guarantee you, there's people that they don't need to meditate. All they need to do is think and connect to you. Boom, they can get everything. And that's a person who knows their skill, who's built their confidence in their skill, that it is coming. All right, my barita tacos are here. I will be right back. Y'all heard, I got my food. So after this live, your girl gonna eat good. After this live, your girl gonna eat good. Oh my. I got some elote. I don't know if you guys know what elote is. It's like corn, sweet corn with cheese and little spices on it. All right, all right. Anyways, let me calm down. I got excited. I love food, so and yeah, like I love food. Elote, yes, elote is bussin'. I remember I used to go to my friend's house in Brooklyn, and there was an elote cart, elote, and the lady will like make it right in front of me, and she'll hand it to me. It was nice and hot, beautiful. I would tear that up. Elote is delicious. If you guys don't know what elote is, it's a Mexican food. It's like sweet corn, corn on the cob. They grill it up. They put like some mayonnaise or something on it, like some type of cream. I think it's mayonnaise with crema fresca, and they put cheese on it and like some spice, and it tastes really good. It's so delicious. But if you ever ate so much when I was pregnant, oh, I'm not pregnant, but I'm hungry. I eat. I eat. Your girl eats. So, all right, my friends. Since you're here and you've waited so long, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram thing to show people that I'm on live. So if they want to come, excuse me. Hold on. I'm waving. Hi. On YouTube live stream. Come join if you are interested in a new, oh, hold on, new moon pull. Wait, hold on. What did I write? New moon card pull. Card pull. There you go. Card pull. Hee hee. This is me talking to myself. You guys see what I do. I'm like, hee hee hee. I'm like giggling at myself like a little kid. Of course, right? Why not? So, um, we have a lotte card that goes, you do? Maribel, I am jealous. She has an elote cart that goes by her street every day. Oh my God. We used to like around when I was little, my mom worked at a hospital. She worked as an assistant nurse. And there was always empanada carts. Empanada carts was there. Oh my God, it was so good. Empanada tacos, everything. I don't know if any of you know piraguas, jun. Oh my God, those carts with the snow cones. What happened? What happened to all those things? Okay, they don't do piraguas anymore. If you don't know, piraguas are snow cones. They're like, yeah, shaved ice. Yes, piraguas in Dominican Republic we call them jun. So it was so good. And it wasn't like those weak ass shaved ice where they put a little bit of flavor. It was like literal juice in there. There was tamarino, there was like cherry. Those bring me back, man. Anyways, let me remove myself from the food and the drinks. I'm probably making some of you hungry. So if you're not eating, grab some snacks. Grab some snacks. Oh my gosh. Such a beautiful when I was younger. The food was so good. The food was so good. Like the food now is good too, but it's not the same, It's not the same. Okay, so I'm gonna starting now on the chat. You can just write me please, and you can put tarot or oracle next to your me please. So me please, put a heart and put tarot or oracle, and I will go down that list. I have a pen over here, and I have a little book. Look at me, I'm so smart. Look at that. I didn't plan this. Look at that. Okay, I got a little book here. Okay, perfect. Dealer's choice. Oh my God, Lola is brave. Dealer's choice. I love when people do that. I'm like, dealer's choice. Ooh. That means whatever I choose. You're just like letting it fall into spirit's hands. Oh, Issachar said me. And then I have here Courtney. Dealer's choice. Oh, brave soul we have here. Tarot. Okay, I got you, Issachar. I got your first time. And then Martika, I'm assuming Martika is going to want dealer's choice. Knowing her, she's going to be like, whatever you want, because she's brave. And also she's a wild card. She likes the spice. All right. Now, I'm going to see if Cassandra is on too. Let me just message her. Also, I'm going to message some of my friends. I'm doing a free new moon card pull on YouTube Live if you are interested. Wow, I type really fast. Look at me go. All right, so I'm just typing to people if they want to get a card. I have friends who will love. I want you to live a free moon card pull. There. So I type really fast. Look at me go. It's a pew really, really fast. Oh, hold on. I'll text my other friend. Hold on. Wow, that's some like typing skills. I'm usually really slow at typing, but look at me go. Okay, so Maribel, I see here tarot. All right, awesome. So we're gonna start with the readings. Yeah, Lola said dealer's choice. I just reached for this, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. This is if you want to know the deck, hold on one sec. It's Universal Folk Oracle. I got attracted to it just because she has a cat in her hands and a bird, and I'm like, there's animals, so I wanted this. This is actually a really cool deck. It's very divine feminine vibes, very empowerment vibes. So all the cards have women on it and different animals, which I like. So Bree, if you would like a reading, just put me, please, and put a heart and what type of deck you would like. I have Oracle and Tarot. Hey, girl. All right. Ooh, so this is the first card that came out for you, Alola. It's protection. I'm going to just hold that up really nicely. And look at that big kitty next to her. So it says here protection number 8. It says armament, strengthen boundaries, and aura. So I'm hearing on this new moon, you're going to be strengthening your energy. I feel like, I don't know if you've been feeling different lately or you feel like more connected lately. I am hearing that you're feeling more like a clearer channel. So I don't know if the messages are coming more accurately or you're getting things right on the head. Like every time you say something, it's like it's on point, on point. So you may be saying things and kind of like, I guess, foreseeing things quickly. You'll think, oh, something's going to happen later on, and it does. I think for you, what your guides are telling me is that you're strengthening in terms of your connection to spirit. Therefore, it's making you brighter. So as we all strengthen and we connect more deeply to spirit, to energy, this is where we have to do our due diligence and protect ourselves to a greater degree. Now, it doesn't mean anything in terms of like things are after you. No, it means that when you are more sensitive, because when you strengthen your connection, you become more sensitive. Therefore, you're going to feel things more. So protection, yes, it is for other people or stuff around you, but for mostly for you, so you don't get overwhelmed by the energy, by the feelings and emotions and sensories that you are dealing with at the moment. So I'm hearing specifically for you, you will be strengthening more in terms of your connection. Therefore, you should be adding on a more strengthening protection. So make sure you are doing your visualizations. I'm hearing also cleansing yourself with salt water. I'm hearing water element is really, really good for you. I don't know why, but they're showing me a cup with salt water. Keep it around your vicinity. It will collect energy, dense energies. I do that. I have a couple of jars of salt water around my house because I'm a medium and spirits come and go. And I encounter a lot of energy just alone with this type of lifestyle. And literally, I have to keep it around me at all times. I have to keep my energy game on point because of what I'm doing. So I'm hearing that specifically with you. There may be some more things you may have to do in terms of your environment, but also connecting, like learning how to like really put another layer of protection around you, just so then you don't get overwhelmed. You want this energetic upgrade in a sense to be more of a transition, a smooth transition into something different of honing in your skills rather than just dealing with like interference energies and things of that nature. I don't know why, but I'm hearing stomach. So I don't know if there's some things going on with your stomach area. Just pay attention to that. I'm hearing drink tea and also try to. I don't know if you're doing a cleansing or purging in your stomach region. So they're emphasizing that. That's solar plexus and sacral chakra. So work with those energies in this time. And I'm also hearing just cleanse. Like there's purging happening with your stomach. I don't know if that makes any sense. They're being specific about certain things. So again, I'm gonna just pinpoint and just say the bullet points of this reading. Basically, you're energetically upgrading. You're being more sensitive, more in tune. Therefore, you're gonna have to up your protection a little more, and you're gonna pay attention to your stomach area. Make sure that you're taking teas. I've been feeling called to cleanse my gut. Yes, teas. Try teas is really helpful. Also, it brings nutrients into your bloodstream as well. So it's going to help aid you and help you in your stomach. Ginger, particularly, there's a couple of things that are really good with the gut. There's ginger. There's also, I usually like to calm. Peppermint tea is really good for the stomach, calms the stomach down. I've been sitting in silence for a long time, just praying and shielding myself from family. Beautiful. Keep doing that, and also try to make sure your environment is also protected. So, if you want, you can do, like I said, salt glasses of salt water around your place or one near the door. That's what I do. That's my way of when people come in and out my home, their energies or whatever is on them, the salt water grabs it and doesn't come onto me. That's a precautionary measure because, again, like you mentioned, you're an empath, so you're going to absorb other people's energies just as easily. So to protect yourself, because you're going to getting more sensitive, do the necessary things. Put some like protection. Maybe have a statue. I have a statue that was given to me that looks like my passed away cat, and I mark that as my protection statue, and I keep it near my door, and I anoint it and I bless it, and I consecrate it for protection. So that's my protection amulet thingy that I keep near my door. So maybe start doing that more in your space. I think you're fine, but I just think your space, just to make it more energetically aligned to you and more clean, like not so too much interference. Okay, hi Blair. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna write you down. Where did I put my? I just had a pen right here, Blair. Thank you for joining me on this live. Let me know if you would like a tarot or oracle message. So try to utilize that. I guess that's what they mentioned, the salt water. Oh, you live with others. Okay, that makes sense. All right, yeah. So if you have a room, your own room, do like little things, little knickknacks, like little protection amulets, like little statues. That's what I do. You don't have to do necessarily what I do. You could do like little crystals of protection. You can crystal grid your room. But I do think it's gonna help you feel more calm in your space, especially with other people. Oracle. Okay. So let me know if that works for you. But that's what I'm hearing. Like again, you're strengthening, you're honing in. So there's nothing wrong with that. And your stomach, just cleanse it. Do a lot of cleansing, a lot of solar plexus work. You're welcome. Yay, we got one down. So is a car um You chose tarot. Okay, you chose tarot. Oracle for you, Bree? Okay. So, Bree, you're after Maribel. You're doing Oracle. And then so far, Blair, you're the last one for now, unless someone else hops on the live. Okay. So let's see. This is for Issachar Tarot. Ooh, I love this. Queen of Cups. So this is your energy. I'm hearing free. So feeling more emotionally free. I feel like what's happening for this new moon, maybe something you should focus on, is feeling more emotionally liberated. I don't know why, but I'm hearing specifically releasing other people's opinions, not listening to other people's opinions and what they say or what they expect or what they kind of give to you. So I don't know if someone specifically. Yes, Courtney, you're after Issachar. I'm going to mention the list. So Issachar, Courtney, Martha, Maribel, Bree, and Blair. Okay. So I feel like I don't know if someone has been like chiming in their unsolicited advice or just saying things about your life or maybe creating weird expectations. Like, I don't know if people comment on your life or say things and you catch it too. It's like, I feel like maybe in the past, and that's sat with your mind for some time. But I'm hearing with this Queen of Cups card is to nurture yourself and feel liberated. Remove the constraints of what others have placed on you or what they think. So I think personally, you're changing as a person. You're growing, and sometimes when we grow, especially with people who've known us for a while, they tend to associate us with the old us. And I think what's happening right now for you, especially with you learning about yourself, growing, healing, transforming, is that sometimes it's hard for others to see that, especially if they're not open to transforming themselves. So I do feel like there's like this little disconnect from others around you. Not everyone, but there's others around you in terms of accepting you as you're becoming someone else or you're embracing and healing and growing. So there may be, I don't know if it's parents or people or friends or I'm not sure who, but there's like someone. And I feel like what this card's talking about to be emotionally liberated, to liberate yourself from other people's feelings and emotions. Do not take their comments, especially if it's critical for no reason, for no real reason. A little critical and kind of making you doubt yourself. Do not take those seriously. Keep honoring how you feel. Keep stepping into your path, into your inner knowing. As long as you're doing that, you're honoring yourself, and inside you will feel good. I don't know if someone made you feel a certain way or you're kind of conflicting, like, should I be like this or should I be like that? And I feel like you have to let that go. You have to let other people's expectations, maybe even societal expectations, go in order for you to embrace who you're becoming. I think we have this frame of mind that we should be a certain way, and especially now how society is going into this new way of thinking, is that we're moldable. We can be whatever we the hell we want. We can be anything and everything. So I feel like whatever you feel connected to, go with that and try to leave the mental like constraints that other people have placed on you, society has placed on you, or even you have placed on yourself. So this is emotional liberation. I think this is the main focus for you on this new moon. Just being emotionally liberated and just being free. And that means enjoying anything and everything as it comes and just being you. So that's what I'm giving your message. That's a beautiful message actually. It's really, really nice. So I hope this new moon you focus on that. And I think whatever stuck or feelings of stuck, it's gonna leave you and you're just gonna embrace whatever's coming next. So that's your reading, Issachar. I hope that resonates with you. It's really hard right now. It's hard for us to be ourselves, especially because there's this weird divide in a sense. People who are stuck in the old mentality of you have to be this way. And then there's people like, I just want to be whatever I want to be. So it's like this weird friction, societal wise. this weird friction that's happening. So it happens. This is how we transcend and grow together as united people. I know. So this is where we gotta let go of other people's opinions and be like, no, I'm gonna honor myself. I'm gonna honor me. Courtney definitely understands. Like a lot of us in this life probably understand most of these messages and probably to some degree are going through it as well. So I'm glad that resonates with you. Courtney said, dearest choice. So Courtney, you're next. Then is Martika, Maribel, Blair, no, Bree and Blair. So let's see. I'm feeling called to use this deck with you. This is the Universal Tarot. Ooh, you got a cute card. This one's called Empowerment. Of course, this is your card, Courtney. Empowerment. I love this card. I'm just going to let it sit at the screen for a little bit. Just look how pretty it is. Isn't that beautiful? You see like the sunflowers, you see the mountains, you see the bird. This looks like a phoenix, actually. Is it? It looks kind of like a phoenix and a lion. So look at that beautiful card. It says here in expansion, together, prosper, divine. So on this new moon, the message for you, Courtney, is to empower yourself. I'm hearing feel the energy of the new moon. I don't know why. I don't know if you're in a place, an area. Step outside tonight and just look at the moon and allow the energy to engulf you. I think for you, you have to feel more connected. I don't know why, but they're telling me that you rely a lot on connections. Connections are truly important to you. And you want to feel connected to that empowerment, that feeling of stepping into your power. And the way to do it for you specifically, Courtney, is to feel it. That is your way. And there, I'm hearing specifically from your guide to go out if you can in the new moon, or just sit in your room and call the new moon energy to embody, like to take over, to cleanse you, to renew you, to step you into your power. I'm hearing also for you, solar plexus work is very, very important to help you claim back your energy and power. Solar plexus and sacral chakra. Those are great energy points. Solar plexus is above your navel and sacral is below it. And I think working with those energies, maybe even asking the new moon to cleanse and empower those chakra centers is therefore going to empower you. Um, I feel that very connected. So, sacral chakra has been bothering me lately. Also, you feel pain down there. So, why don't you do this visualization of sitting and taking a couple deep breaths and allowing the energy of the new moon to go down your crown, down to your third eye, past your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, into your sacral, and imagine it cleansing it and letting go. And as you take a deep breath, envision the light of your solar plexus getting brighter. And as you release with your mouth, like blowing out, imagine you're blowing out the negative densities or energy. It could come out anyway. Like usually when I do this type of meditation or visualization, it's when I envision smoke coming out of my mouth. And as I do that, it gets brighter and brighter. And then when you're ready and you feel like you're good, you feel like your solar plexus has a good cleansing, that's when you go back to your crown and you close your crown chakra and you say thank you to the new moon. It's very easy to do this energy work. So that's a little bit of something for you to do if you want to help with your solar plexus and cleanse it. But yeah, I heavily feel like you're going to be feeling more empowered. This is where you start honoring your voice. I'm hearing this is a good time to attack projects for you, attack projects that really align with your purpose and with empowering you. So anything that empowers you, embrace it more this new moon. Don't shy away from it. I'm hearing don't shy away from putting yourself out there. Don't shy away from taking on projects. I think it's going to bring you a lot of joy. Even if it's like, I do this work and I may not get a lot of recognition. I honestly don't give a flying fuck. As long as I'm helping people, that's all that matters. And I think for you, it's similar, where as long as you're doing what you love, you don't care for recognition, you don't care for anything of that nature. You just want to be happy. And that's empowerment. And this is what you should be striving for every day. Just doing something during a day that really lights you up and makes you happy. And that's how you empower yourself. You feel into your body, your soul, and your purpose. Sunflowers are so wild. I've been seeing them everywhere. Ooh, maybe there's a meaning behind sunflower. And sunflowers have a little bit of orange and yellow, which is solar plexus and sacral chakra. So there's definitely a lot of signs. Happiness is all I want. Happiness is here. As long as you believe you're happy, you are. So this is where you have to start embodying it. Not even thinking, I wish I can. You are. And this is where you start to act on it and start to bring things that make you happy. And the more you do that, the more happier you'll be just innately. Okay? So this is your reading. I hope those messages help you. Wow, I'm going through these messages pretty fast. Okay. Let me just make hi. No, you're not too late, Heidi. Heidi, would you like a tarot oracle card? Yes, you are. You are. Definitely affirmations. You are. Okay, so Heidi, just let me know if you would like oracle or tarot. Or tarot. Okay, so you will be after Blair. Hold on. Let me see. Tarot. I hope everyone's having a good new moon. I don't know about you, but the energy feels pretty bomb.com. I do feel extra energized. I feel like energies are a little bit extra potent. So if any of you, would like to manifest, I personally, if you're a type of person that you're constantly manifesting money and nothing's happening, how about don't manifest money? How about manifest feeling good, feeling grateful to receive it, feeling connected to having a good relationship with money? And if some of you don't like to focus on that, what about how to feel connected to your divine purpose, how to feel more empowered, how to embrace the best parts and the good parts and the ugly parts of you, to embrace you as you are? Think of it that way. Manifesting is not just only about money and material things, it's also about emotional abundance, maybe even abundance within your home, whatever you need the most in this moment. For example, if you're feeling sad, maybe you just want an abundance of happiness, doing things that make you happy or seeing something that makes you smile. And that could be something simple, just as simple as that. It's been going good. I'm glad it is. Yay. I'm so happy to hear that. Now, Martika, I'm gonna pull some tarot for you if you're on. I know she's watching, so I feel connected to tarot for you for some reason. Let me just make sure. Okay. So thank you for joining me on the live. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Hello. I do zodiac readings, weekly messages. I do even Reiki sessions. So if some of you have some icky ick energy in your home, I actually have a home clearing Reiki video. I personally use it like every other day. That's just me because I'm going to use my own shit. So I do that as well. So I do Reiki too. I might do another Reiki video next week. We'll see. So this is for Martika. What message we have for her? Ooh, I like this card. This is the World card. So, Martika, the message behind this is that you're embracing new visions of the world, but also how you see the world. I don't know why, but I keep getting like you're changing your environment to kind of emulate how you view the world. I think also this is meaning that you kind of hope for everyone around you to change their vision too. I don't know. I feel like you have this hope that others around you kind of open up as well. I feel like you're opening up, and something tells me you feel a little bit lonely about that. You feel like you're the only one kind of understanding and seeing things as a bigger picture. And maybe the people around you is not to that degree. And you kind of feel like a little bit out of touch, like, damn, like I love them, but damn, they're not at the same level as I am. I'm hoping for this new moon for them to open their awareness, to be aware. And I think that's a wish for you, a wish that you want for the people around you to have. And I totally get that. Sometimes when you are going through your spiritual journey, it can be very, very difficult. especially if others around you are kind of not at that awareness. Because when you're spiritually tapped or woke, it's honestly just being open to different levels of awareness. It's like every time you open up to another form, and it becomes more profound. You realize you're not the only one, that things are all connected. And some people don't understand that. Some people are very in that ego base. And unfortunately, that's how society has taught us to be. But we're unlearning that. And I think you're unlearning a lot. And you're learning how to be open to everything. So it makes it a little bit cringy to see people around you kind of not at that level. So I'm just hearing, just embrace people around you as they are, and that to allow yourself, this is a moment where you can become more compassionate and humble, and understanding that people are certain stages in their life, and things, levels of awareness will come to them at the right time. And this time for you is just to be okay with other people around you not at that awareness, compassion, or love as you are having. Okay. I know it's a hard message. I deal with it myself. There's sometimes where I feel like, damn, I want to speak about things to people, but I know they're not open to it, because what I say, it's a little, is a lot. So this is where you have to gauge who's around you and who's open to you. And if you do find someone that you can connect with, talk to those people. But I do see your level of awareness opening up more. And I do see that you're seeing things more connected. And I think it's going to bring you more calm, compassion, and clarity, especially around the people around you. I think you're going to be understanding them a little more. Sometimes you don't understand them. And sometimes you're like, why do you do this? And then you start to realize, oh, you were taught this. You see things this way. And then it's going to bring you kind of like a comfort of, okay, I get why you're here. I have to accept you as you are. When you're ready to be open to stuff, that's your choice. Again, it's hard because our life is our life. Other people's life is other people's lives. We can't make them see, be open, connect, and compassionate. We have to let whatever journey they have run its course for them, and the other way around for us. So this is what I'm feeling for you. So this new moon, just be open for different levels of awareness and connecting and understanding others, especially those who make it difficult. So I think it's going to bring you a form of humbleness and just understanding, and you can deal with them a lot better. People around you, especially people who are a little more difficult, it will allow you to deal with them in a way that's not affecting you so much. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you specifically. That was very specific message, so I hope it resonates. I know you can't comment, so I understand. But let me know in the DMs if that makes sense to you. Okay. So that's Martika. Maribel, you're next. And Maribel said tarot. Blair says, period poo, use your ish. Definitely. Definitely. For me, I want to know in the comments while we wait for Maribel's comment, what have you guys done during this new moon? Has anyone done anything specific? Any rituals? Have wrote down any manifestations, affirmations? I kept it really simple for me. You're ready? Perfect. I'm going to shuffle while I hear other people's. Has anyone done anything specific for this new moon? And just understand, just because you don't do anything today, you can do it tomorrow. Usually for me, the full moon energy is before the full moon and after. So a day before and a day after. You can still do new moon energy work. So I'm shuffling for Maribel. You're doing self-care right now? Yes. I think it's needed. A lot of us need to be taking care of ourselves. I notice a lot of people around me have been just very on top of their health. It's very health conscious moment right now. Very health conscious. Personally, with me myself, I've been like trying to detox my body. Today, I just did a simple ritual bath. Well, technically a shower. Um, I just cleanse myself. I have a soap that's for removing any blockages. So I did a soap to remove blockages, and then I ended it with like a nice abundance bath to bring in abundance. And I just closed my eyes and just envisioned and set affirmations of what I wanted. And that was pretty much it. My guides were like, you don't need to do a lot. And I'm like, okay, is that a good sign? I don't have to do much. Says Heidi, I've been terrible at doing anything. I'm slowly getting back into working on myself though. Where is this soap? Oh, it's like a soap I got from in New Orleans in one of the botanicas. I went to the Marie Laveau shop and they had soaps, and each soap was like for different things. There was one soap for like love, then there was another soap for removing blockages. They had one soap for that. I think if I find it online, I'll post it on my stories if I find it online, if anyone's interested. But personally, for me, sometimes doing ritual baths, the whole herbs and stuff, I have a shower. It's a little difficult for me. I personally just want to get a soap. I'd rather do the soap and then I'll do like a little bath with intention for certain things I want to bring. Sometimes I do really like the white baths, but yeah, that soap is an awesome soap. I tried it today. It's very cleansing. They also have Florida water soap too. So if you get the Florida water brand, they have the soap if you don't want to do the baths. But yeah, just letting you know, Blair, there's other options. So this is for Maribel and Heidi. You don't have to worry about doing it. As long as you have your mentality and how you carry yourself and what you have in your mind is your intention and your power. You don't have to really do anything if you don't want to. There's very simple ways to do ritual. Like, for example, if you have a cup of water, you can put your hands over it and bless it and say, as I drink this water, I invite more blessings, health, wealth, and abundance into my life. And every time you take a sip, you remind yourself, health, wealth, and abundance. Health, wealth, and abundance. And that's how you do it. It's very simple. You can make anything ritual. So it's just a matter of using what you have and making it work for you. Where's the soap? Oh, I got you. I got you, Blair. I got you. I got you, girl. Don't worry. I'm gonna post it on my stories. If I find a Etsy shop that sells it, definitely. And for anyone else who wants to do that too. Oh, you like water. Okay, perfect. So then showers are perfect. That's the best. That's what I do. I do showers. Sometimes I do showers. I personally am very connected to candles and herbs. I do that as well. But today was just more of a water element. I just did like a water thing. So for Maribel, a message she needs to hear for this new moon. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. So just like this Leo season, Maribel, I feel like this is spirit telling you to start lighting your fire, doing things that light you up. I do see like there's something you're excited about. Particularly, I don't know if you're like doing something specific. I feel like it's involving someone else. Maybe you're excited about something with someone else, maybe friends, family, or something. There's something you're looking forward to. And this card is talking about start diving into what makes you happy. I'm hearing that the more you do things that light you up, it brings more blessings into your life. It's just good energy. I feel like this new moon is trying to tell you to kind of rekindle that spark within you and keep that spark alive. Start doing things that light you up. I'm also hearing you have to be more incorporate more movement into your life. I don't know if you like to dance or you like to have dance parties or play music and like dance to it, but I'm hearing dancing will help like release and help invoke this energy. Okay, so dancing, listening to music, have a playlist, have a morning playlist, or have a workout playlist. Do something because I feel like the movement, you're conjuring things with movement. I love to dance. Then yes, this new moon. If you do anything ritualistic of some nature, dance. Um, I think people kind of underestimate the power of dance and what it does. If you look back on tribes and native tribes, indigenous tribes, they do a lot of dancing with ritual. A lot of rituals involve dance and movement and music. You know why? Is because the body's able to conjure up that energy within it. What they understood is that when you shake and you move, you release anything that's holding you back. You literally are shaking off any dense energies, any emotions, feelings from others. You're releasing that. And what happens is it charges up your own vibration and raises it as well. So why not dance and have an intention while you're dancing? Just having the joy, just say, I'm bringing abundance into my life. I love everything I do. So have in your mind while you're dancing specific intentions. You could say, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant. Just do that more often. I do feel like it's going to bring more things into your life. So utilize dance as a means to shake and move and release, but also to invoke. I don't think people understand how powerful dance is. So for you, I'm at all the guides are saying is just dance more, do things you love, go out dancing, hang out, do things that you love all day, every day. You should not have one day without doing at least one thing you love. Kind of keep that going. Okay. So for this new moon, dance. Dance to release, dance to be happy, dance to do that. Yes, that's a good way. Sometimes when you dance, and especially one thing I like to do is that if I want to bring more health, wealth, and abundance into my life, I put music that involves like that talks about money. Like Cardi B money moves. You could play that and dance to it. Money moves. I'm getting money. And you can envision money. But that's a great way to conjure energy, invoke things. But yeah, Meryl, that's a great suggestion. Let me know how it goes. It's usually really, really fun. I love dancing. Dancing makes your worries, like it leaves your body, the worries, and also brings you back awareness to your body as well. I'm glad that that reading helped you. So if any of you, like I said, just because I'm reading for one person, that message may resonate for some of you here on this live. So any of the other messages I give to other people, take note of that. If you feel it's connected to your heart space, that's for you as well. Again, if you're going on this live, you're getting multiple messages on top of yours. And next we have Bree, and Bree is Oracle. So let's see, what is the message for Oracle for Bree? Hey, Cassandra, would you like a card? I have Tarot and Oracle here. Wow. So, Bree, the card that just flipped out is loyalty. Look how pretty this card is. And it has the numbers 4 4. So I don't know if you've been seeing a lot of fours. Fours are for foundation. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So that means you're also ending and heading towards a new cycle. Hold on one second. Let me put Cassandra's name down. Cassandra says she wants a kitty deck. Got it. So this is also, and look, what's funny is on my live, I see 4 people and 4 likes. Girl, you're getting a lot of 4s. It's funny that you're getting a bunch of 4s right now. And it's 10:54 where I'm at. 4. So 4 is your number. There is a meaning behind 4. It's building new foundations. This is a signal for your guides. It's saying you're building new foundations of inner knowing, building new foundations in your life. So if anything had happened to release certain things or an abrupt truth, it's because it's ready to lay a new foundation. It says here responsibility, relationships, construct, self care. So this is also involving new beginnings, new structures, new foundations in relationships, but also within yourself. So I'm hearing you're building new foundations of self-worth and self-care within yourself, but it's also resonating in other relationships. So you may see changes in the relationships, but it's necessary to create a firm foundation for longevity. Okay, that's what I'm hearing for you, Bree. So This is a good card. This is a card that's saying restructuring is happening, but it's needed. And it's a type of restructuring that's going to create longevity of happiness, connection, and peace and joy in your life. So, yes, things may feel a little rocky, but there is an actual meaning behind it. And it is a certain meaning and intention that's going to serve you far, far later down the line. It's just going to create a beautiful road of sturdiness and stability. Okay. So I'm trying to say sturdiness and stability. And that's something you crave. So it's happening. You're welcome. So remember, taking care of yourself, you're building new constructs. There's responsibility. There's responsibility for this new foundation that you have. So that means responsibility to yourself, honoring yourself, but also responsibility meaning creating a harmonious and cohesiveness to your stability. My God, I'm bumbling over my words, but you know what I mean. There's a reason behind it. Yes, it's difficult, but I guarantee you it's worth it. So take this as this new moon as you're building new foundations in love, foundations in self-love, foundations in relationship that's gonna create a stable and long-term success. Okay, we all want this. Sometimes the way it starts a little rocky, but we're okay. So I'm glad that message resonates with you. I think it's something you need to hear. And fours are your number. So if you see a lot of fours, that's your guides reiterating, hey, we're building stable things. You're supported by your team. We're supporting you in this restructuring. It's necessary for your long-term success and growth. Okay, think of it that way. So this is for you, Bree. Now, after Bree is Blair. So Blair, you said Oracle too. I'm assuming you guys really like the deck. Let me show you the book. This is the deck. It's called Universal Folk Oracle. So look at a kitty. I'm obsessed with animals. Oh my God. Maybe I'll get a pet in the future. We'll see. Okay. So this is for Blair. Let's see what message we have for Blair on this new moon. I love this card. This card looks so cute. Authenticity. And what's funny is that you have 3-5. That's 8 as well. So it says individual, unique self-love. So Blair, this is talking about holding yourself in who you are, being more connected to your self-expression and your joy. So this is talking about speaking your truth, being authentic, being honest to others and to the world of who you are. So start stepping more into your power. I know it's hard in the beginning to step into your worth and be who you want to be. So I feel like this may be because you're transforming and you're changing and you're starting to realize certain things about yourself and you're starting to step into who you're becoming. And some parts of that for you before, maybe it was a risk to be a certain way or to do a certain thing. But I'm hearing from your guides, it's because it's connected to you. There's no risk if you're doing things that are connected and aligned to your higher self and your purpose. Okay. So I think you have to remove that mindset. Oh, I'm rocking the boat, or I'm being too much. You're not. It's just who you are. Embrace who you are and who you're becoming, because who it is someone that's happier, more connected, and more aligned to the beautiful things in life. And I think you've been striving for this and manifesting this for a while to be your best self, and you are. You already are your best self. You just got to acknowledge that. So you just really need to acknowledge I am my best self as I am right now, and I'm going to do things that align with what I want. Says, "Ooh, you're reading me." Well, think about, look, I read you with love, but look, you see how this beautiful, she looks shy. There's hair on the side of her face. She wants you to only see a part of her. But this is the time to embrace all of you. Remove the rest of that hair out of that face and let your face be shown. Let your truth be shown. Let who you are be shown. And especially if you're fearful of other people, what they would say, if you're a certain way, I'm going to challenge you with this thought. People who truly love and respect you will embrace you as you are and as you who you're becoming. So they'll embrace you no matter what. You'll be surprised how some people embrace you as you are and says, "Oh, you're doing this. I'm proud of you. I wish you the best. I hope you succeed." This is where when changes happen and growth happens, it's going to show you who's for you and who is not. Do not be afraid of that. I rather you have the truth of who's for you, who's not, instead of having people blocking you and keeping you in a certain mindset or keeping you dimming your light. Okay? So see it that way. Spirit saying, express yourself, be who you are. And the people who stand by you are the people for you. And the people who don't, it is what it is. You wish them well. But one thing's for sure, when you live in your authentic truth and your happiness, the people who rejected you will come back later and they'll see how happy you are and they'll want a piece of that. They'll be like, why am I not that happy? Because I honored myself and I did what I felt was connected to who I am. And that's the difference. You're embracing you, and to them, they can't embrace that part of themselves. So, this is the time, this new moon, to say, I embrace all parts of me. I am my authentic self, and I step into my authentic truth. That is an affirmation you can say. You can look on the playback and write that and say that every day. I embrace who I am. I love me, whoever that is. Whatever I do, whatever I like, whatever I become. Okay. And that's a form of self love. Okay. So say, I love myself. Even the bad parts, that's who you are. Love your shadows. Your shadows are you, they mold you into who you're becoming now, the good parts and the bad ones. So embrace all realms of you. Okay. That's a beautiful message. I love that. So I hope that message empowers you to love you and embrace it. Whatever you want to do, do it. Don't step into the dimming of your light because of the old mindsets. We're not doing that anymore. We're stepping into who we want to be. Okay. We did Blair and Bree. Now it's Heidi. Heidi, we have Tarot. If you have anyone else who would like to get a reading, I think after Cassandra, I'll be done with the readings. But if anyone else wants to come in and chime and get a reading, please let me know. Write on the super chat, me please, and the type of deck. I have Tarot and Oracle. Hold on a sec. Excuse me. I'm just checking here. Oh, that's so sweet. Someone just messaged a nice aw. It was a pleasure. That's so sweet. I had a client that I did her distant Reiki session, and I gave her an energetic report because that's what I do in my distant Reiki. I do the Reiki work, and then I take notes while I do the Reiki work because sometimes I get messages from your guides and like visions and things of that nature. So I write it down and I create a report, and I go down on what the main highlights of your energy reading, like what was coming to me and what was suggestions. So I'd speak to your, it's a weird concept, I guess. If you're not a Reiki practitioner, you don't understand, but I'm going to explain it. So when I do Reiki, I actually do chakra cleansing. I align your body. I even ask people, like, is there certain areas in your body that has pain? I can emphasize on that part. I can help minimize pains and so on. So this person wanted just to focus on certain chakras, and I did that. And I did an energy report. And what I do is I talk to each chakra. I know you're like, what the fuck? You're talking to chakra? Yes, I talk to energy, energy reader, but I do communicate with energy as well. So I talk to the chakras and I ask them, what do you want to tell me? And so the chakras will tell me. They will tell me what it is. So, and she was like, oh my God, I love the report. I changed up the report a bit and I changed the structure of the report and how I wanted it to look. And she loved it. So that's a good thumbs up that I did a good job. I wanted to switch things up and make it a little more professional, nicer, more clean cut. But I'm glad she likes it. So if you guys want to do a distant Reiki session in the future, why does my screen do that? It does like the weird thing with the, hold on, what did I do? Okay. I guess it looked dimmer. I don't know. But yeah, she was just writing a cute review. So sweet. Okay. Who am I doing? I am doing Heidi. Heidi and then Cassandra. If there's anyone else that would like a reading, don't be afraid. I will be gentle as I can be. I only say things that will help you. Trust me. I don't say creepy weird shit. Like I don't know how some readers say you're cursed. Who does that? Like I can't fathom doing that. Now I would say if someone's sending you like sending you thoughts or like they're thinking about you, but that's a bit much. And not everyone is cursed. That's very rare. Very, very rare to be cursed or have like attachments. That's rare. Rare, you know? So I don't know. I don't know how some readers do that. I can't. I'm gonna help you, not feed into the crazies. Okay. So this is for Heidi. Ooh, Heidi, I see here you have the Page of Pentacles. Let me just help you with that. So I feel like what's happening here is that your guides are trying to get you to get grounded and connected to your environment, but also have a connection to energy, to the source. So I feel like they want you to have more balance in your life. And specifically, what they're telling you with the Page of Pentacles, there's new opportunities at growth happening for you. Now, this is where you have to ground yourself in the process when you're starting to receive those new opportunities. Now, as you see here, she has one foot firmly on the ground. And this is how your guides would like for you to embrace new opportunities of growth and expansion, having some groundedness. I'm hearing that sometimes you get too overwhelmed quickly, and they want you to practice grounding more. And grounding does not have to be a ritual, it could just be a thought. I am grounded, I'm aligned. You can envision yourself as a tree and your feet growing roots, and that's just enough. I'm hearing you have to simplify things for yourself. And I get this feeling get overwhelmed fairly quickly. So they want you to simplify things, not make it so complex. When you feel overwhelmed, I'm hearing a specific message to simplify your thought process. So they're trying to help you ground yourself more, and do things in a way, in a matter of fact way, where it helps you kind of embrace changes and embrace what's next. Because I do see opportunities of growth. I do think this is opportunities around your environment, but also opportunities energetically. So you may be more, I'm hearing you may be more sensitive. You may be sensing things more. You may be more connected to your surroundings, to nature more. I do feel like you sense like energies around you. So they want you to do things at a pace that works for you, um, and learn how to shield and protect yourself energetically as well. Heidi's very, very empathic, very gifted. So that's why I'm saying these things to her. Some of these readings, they're for people who are spiritual, and some are for people who are just starting and being open to it. So she's very spiritual. That's why I'm saying energy and protection, in a sense, protecting you, meaning not from outside sources in the sense of negative, but more that you don't get overwhelmed by energy, because you do get overwhelmed very quickly. And they want you to take things one thing at a time. So for now, Your main goal is to ground yourself every day. And once you practice that, it becomes second nature. So then when you do have opportunities, you know automatically how to do that. Okay, so then it's like doing one thing at a time and understanding one thing at a time. And they're working with you with that. Okay. I feel like there's something in my nail. So I love that message. Okay. And if anything, if you want to help yourself ground, try to envision, do visualization or chanting. Um, you can even have music that's grounding you. You can play any type of music that makes you feel grounded in nature. I've been smelling a fragrance, and I asked Elijah if he had lit a candle. He hadn't. Yes. That's Claire Augustus. That's when your nose can smell spirits or energies around you. So I'm not surprised that your gifts are expanding. Well, they're not gifts, skills are expanding more, but your team is holding back until you're ready. They want you to ground. Practice learning how to ground. That is all you have to do. As long as you get that down, then you can practice how to envision your shielding. Do that next. And this is a series of days and weeks practicing. Once you practice something, it becomes innate. It becomes something you do automatically. And it's for me, I can think I'm protected, I am. It's gotten to the point where I used to visualize and sit down and really take a couple of minutes, and now it's to the point where I just sit, close my eyes for 10 seconds, and I feel it. So it's like that, training yourself. You're training yourself to understand how to be around that sensitivity and how to manage it. That is pretty much what I'm saying. To learn how to manage your sensitivity. Okay, so this new moon, just focus on being grounded. Say I'm grounded to my to Mother Earth, and it was my grandparents' birthday. I will do that so much. Yes, and if anything for you, Heidi, to help you kind of differentiate how to interpret energy, because your way could be Claire Augustus. Whatever way comes to you, have a notebook specifically only for when you have moments like that and write them down. Okay. Put the date, the time. I said, oh, I smelt this. This is what happened. Boom. Have that note taking just so you can keep track of what's happening, what exactly is being honed in, and kind of keeping track of your journey. Okay. I feel like they're very specific with your message. Thank you so much. I missed your readings. Oh, don't worry. I'm here on YouTube. I think I might do a new moon free card pull every month. I think that works for me energetically just because I'm going through a lot of changes. So I'm trying to work with myself in a way where I don't overwhelm, kind of like you. I don't overwhelm myself. My guides want to keep it very simple, and that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it super simple for myself. I'm not overwhelming myself. So that's why I'm doing things at a pace, and it works. It works. Baby steps. It really does make a difference. I'm new. I liked and subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, Sophie. Now, Sophie, I'm doing free card pulls for the new moon. Just write what type of deck you will like. I have tarot and oracle. You will be after um, Cassandra, and Cassandra's next, so you'll be right after her. And if I miss anybody, please comment down below and comment in the top chat, and I will get you in. So, Sophie, you're after Cassandra. Just let me know. And this is just a card pull. I will tap in and see what the message is for you. And I think you're the last one for now, Sophie, unless someone else pops in. Cassandra said kitty deck. You're welcome. Thank you for liking, subscribing. I'm Luna Soul Oracle. I'm an energy reader. You know, I do mediumship, Reiki, and so on. I do have zodiac readings. I already posted up most of the zodiac. I have Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Leo, Libra up. I also have the weekly message up. I do streams of them just because it's easier for me. And yeah, my mission is just to help people confirm their own abilities and energies, and just help them, live their best life. That's the goal. Everyone deserves to live their best life. Like you had any doubts. I had no doubts. I know you. I know if there's animals in it, Cassandra, you're gonna go for it. So this is for Cassandra. What message does she need to hear on this new moon? Ooh, I love this joy. Look at that birds. You got birds. Guess who's the bird? You know who I'm talking about. Who's the bird energy around you? Someone's coming through in the cards. Hello. And guess what? Sunflowers, daisies, sun energy, raw energy. So someone's coming through in these cards to say hello. I hope you're connecting with you know who. A lot of bird energy. So usually birds energy they embody higher insight because they fly so high and they see the world from a different lens. They see it from a higher sight. They see everything in its entirety. And that's how you are invoking that. Cassandra, this new moon, you're starting to see things as its entirety. You're starting to see the whole world. You're starting to find joy. I feel like you're going to be traveling soon. I'm not surprised. I feel like you're going to be traveling more. You're going to be really venturing out your environment, and you're just going to be doing a lot of trips, little small trips, nothing too grandiose. Small trips, small getaways. You're just going to be connecting to your environment and the world around you. And I love it. And this is part of you seeing things as its entirety, feeling connected in what you're doing. I do feel like you're a lot more connected to nature now. I don't know if you felt that um, necessarily lately. I do see when I tap into your energy, I see a lot of woods, a lot of trees. So maybe connect with tree energy this new moon. Embrace the earth in this new moon. I don't know why, but I do feel like you're going to be more connected to the earth. The way your path is going to, you're going to be, there's just something with trees and nature that's being called to you, and I say go for it. Do more trips, walks, trailing, go hiking if you feel like it, go on trails. I do feel like it's really connected to you. It brings you solace and peace and joy, and I think that joy is the joy that you've been craving. There's this connection to everything, and I do feel like this is very spiritual for you, very enlightening. I don't know why, but they're telling me when you spend more time in nature, you're gonna get epiphanies. You're gonna get downloads to some degree that's about yourself and your awareness. I'm also hearing for you, keep a notebook and write down the thoughts that come into your mind, like especially profound thoughts that you're like, hmm, that's actually a good thought. That's actually a very eye-opening thought, and write those down, because I do feel like when you have moments of difficulty, refer back to those book that notebook, that little book, that book that you jot down those thoughts, and read back on it. And I think it's like you sending messages to yourself in the future, and when you look back at that book, it's going to remind you of your connection, of how connected you are, and how beautiful you are, and how joyous you can be. Woo! That was a beautiful message. Oh my God. Hmm. All from a card. My goodness. It says here, affirmation, surroundings, light, and beauty. So again, you're going to be enjoying the beauty of things, the beauty of nature around you, the beauty of yourself. And again, please, I do have all those notebooks. Okay, refer back to them. When you have moments where you're feeling the feels, go back to those notebooks. That's funny that you say you have those notebooks, then read those words that you have, because they're words from your higher self. The words from the core of you, and you're speaking to yourself. Oof, 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 snap, snap, snaps. I love this. So, this is the energy and the vibe. This new moon, just embrace the beauty and the joy of yourself and the connection to nature. Start writing in them. I think this is the time, things that you've kind of let go in the past because life was just pulling you in different directions. Now it's not doing that anymore. So this is the time to do the things that you want. Start connecting to yourself. This is where your spirituality, your connection to everything grows. This is the moment where you start to expand mentally. Again, this is probably why the birds element is coming in, because you're going to have higher insights, like higher insights. You're going to be like, whoa, I'm blowing my mind every other day with the things I'm learning. This is the time to learn, to embrace, to bring joy, to just do things you love. Every day, do something you love. I have a feeling, I don't know why, I just feel like an immense joy for you. I just feel like you're going to feel so wholesome and peaceful. And I love it. I love it. Just enjoy it. If anything, if I had to give you an affirmation for this new moon, it's just say, I embrace the joy and the expansion that's happening in my life. That is all. Say, I embrace the joy and expansion that's happening in my life. And that is all. And that's all you have to do, because you're protected, you're aligned, and you're stepping deeper and deeper to who you're becoming. And all you can do is go up. Yes, go up from here. I love it. Your energy feels beautiful. Like, I feel like, can I hang out with you? Can we go out to the woods? Can we do some things? Oh my God, I love it. The energy is like, it's just beautiful. Embrace it. Be that. I know it's hard to break out of the shell of who we used to be and embracing who we're becoming, which is happy. Sometimes when you're miserable for such a long time, it's hard to be happy because you feel like you don't deserve it, but you do. And this is where you have to break free of the old moldings, the old thought process, and embrace happiness. And you're going to be like, I never want to go back. Oh yes, a whole lot better. I know you know it. Don't be afraid of it. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Cassandra. I think you know it's a whole lot better. I think because you feel it. That's all that matters. Love that message. So beautiful. Okay, so I have Ro. Hi, Ro. Hey, girl. How you doing? Happy new moon in Leo. Hi. So, for Ro, we're doing tarot oracle. So you let me know which deck you will like. Before you is Sophie, and then after Sophie is you. And then if anyone else chimes in, then it will be them. And if not, we'll end the live. Okay. You're welcome. More than happy to deliver that message for you. So, Sophie, I don't know if you told me you wanted tarot or oracle. Let me know which deck you would like. And this is just divine messages from spirit, whatever your guides want to say to you. Let me just shuffle this deck too. Tarot. All right, Sophie, I got you, girl. Okay. So let's see, what messages do we have already? My gosh, this already flipped. All right, so your message for this new moon is the 10 of Pentacles. This is focusing on happiness in the home, being joyous in your home. So if there's something like in terms of your home, you want to make it more joyous, this is where you have to bring the energy in your home. If your home is cluttered, clean it up. Make it more cleaner, more enjoyable to be around. I'm hearing change your environment. This may even be people. If there's people within your vicinity in your environment that's making you feel a certain way that's not the best, maybe distance yourself. I'm hearing maybe don't invite people over who are not the best. I don't know who that could be, but I feel like you have to make your environment work for you. And this 10 of Pentacles, you see everyone's happy, everyone's connected, everyone's holding hands. Even a dog is happy. It's because everyone's embracing their environment. They're loving the people they're around and they're connected to. So this is talking about having people around you that make you feel this way. Okay? being around people. I'm also hearing you have to open up more to others. I don't know if this is like a internal fight that you have, like you want to be open, you want to invite others in, but then sometimes other people give you reasons not to and you retract. And this is where vulnerability and being open to others, you have to kind of put yourself out there and invite this beautiful 10 of Pentacles energy, okay? So I'm hearing specifically for you right now. I have been looking for a new place to live. So this is where you have to really call in. This new moon is perfect. This new moon is perfect for you. This is where you have to call in the environment that's right for you. Do not move anywhere you don't feel right in your heart. Okay. So if you had to manifest anything on this new moon, say, new moon, I'm open to being in an environment that love brings love, abundance, joy, and good health to me. I'm open to a place that brings the best out of me and brings me blessings and opportunities. And this is where you really have to put that energy out there and believe there's something for you. But again, I also feel like this is pertaining to people. Yes, you will be moving. Yes, maybe in the future you do move. But if you bring the same old bullshit people around you, you're going to have the same old bullshit energy. I'm going to be honest with you. We could change where we live, but we can't change our habits. So change the habits. If you feel like there's people around you that are not a-okay for you, this is the moment to distance yourself, because your environment is not only your physical environment, it's the environment of the people around you. So you want the people around you to uplift you and help you grow. If you're moving to a new place and you bring the same old BS people around, it's gonna make it icky. And plus, you're gonna have that energy in your home. Hell no. So this is where they want your guides want you to focus on creating a space energetically. That's the 10 of Cups, but also environmentally in your home. Okay, so this is where you bring in the good stuff. Bring in things that bring you joy, make your home look more clean. I don't know if you're cluttered, but clean up your home. Try to change some habits. So when you do have your new place, it's something that it's a sanctuary for you, something that's peaceful for you, that brings you happiness. You want it to be that oasis for the outside world. Okay. Hi, Gospel Glams Cosmetics and Skincare. If you would like a free one card pull, just write down in the top chat tarot or oracle and I will read for you. I don't do any questions. This is just a one card pull, whatever um, spirit wants you to listen to or hear in terms of messages. Okay, so right now, this is a perfect timing for you, Sophie. This new moon, since you want to move into the new place or move somewhere different, this is where you start to call that out into the universe, but also do the necessary things you need to do to bring that forward. So that means um, being more proactive, saving money, being changing certain habits, and inviting people that help you grow, not stop you, and bring the good energy forward. So you got to meet the universe halfway with these manifestations, especially if you want to move somewhere nice. You want to be around nice people. You want to be an environment that's energetically nice as well as physically nice. Okay. I hope that reading resonates with you, Sophie, and I wish you all the best. I hope all your dreams come true with that in the new home. Just remember, meet up with the necessary habits and steps to meet that closer to you. My heart hurts when I have a distance from my mom and not give cereal. My love, I know you're like pouring your heart in the chats, but I don't. If you want a personal reading about your mother or home, I have a website you can book on www.lunasoulauracle.com. That's more for a private session. But if you would like just a one card pull, I don't answer questions. I just say whatever spirit tells me to tell you, and that is done on this live. So if you want like a more specific addressing a certain area in your life, that's more of a one-on-one reading. But these are just one card pulls, just for whatever spirit wants to bring to you. And Gospel Glam Cosmetics and Skincare. Tarot is a little more, this is more specific. It has more details into it. Oracle's more uplifting messages, messages that help you in your journey. This oracle kind of also is a little specific, but is either or, whatever you feel connected to. Some people like oracle messages more than tarot and the other way around. So this is the oracle. I have the light seer, and this is my this is the oracle. Sorry, this is the oracle, the universal folk, and this is tarot, the light seer's tarot. It says, "Thank you. I need to move out, and you cleared that out. Awesome. I hope that helps you. Just like I said, Sophie, make the plans, start doing the things you need to do, start saving money, start like literally putting that plan into action. Save money for your job, learn about different areas and places. When you start to act upon your plans and your manifestations, it actually brings it to you a lot faster. So that's a good thing to do on this new moon. You're welcome. So after Sophie is Ro, and then after Ro is Gospel Glam Cosmetics. And Gospel Glam said Oracle. Okay, got it. Ro, is there a specific type of deck you will like? Is there a tarot oracle? I don't know if you said that. Let me look up on the chat. Ro, let me know if you're on. If not, I'll go on to the next. Oh my God, it's getting hot. Give me 1 second. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm going to come right back. Hold on. I'll put some nice music for you to listen to. All right, my friends. Hello, hello. All right. So I don't see, I don't know if Ro's on. So if not, I'll skip on. If Ro comes back on, then I'll go back on. I'll reach for her. All right. So, Gospel Glam, hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Luna Soul Oracle. Thank you for joining me. I am an energy reader, Reiki master, so on and so forth. I do zodiac readings, weekly messages, Reiki sessions, all that jazz on my page. So, if you like the way I read, I do have a lot of things on my page, so please like, share, subscribe. I've done recently the zodiac readings, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. I'm going to do the rest by the end of this weekend. I usually do streaming lives because I'm too lazy to edit. Let's just be honest. Let's call it what it is. Because the editing is a lot. It really sucks the life out of me. So I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, work smarter, not harder. So I do live streams. I'm like, I don't have anything to hide as a reader. You can see me read real time. And it proves what I do is I know what I'm doing. Okay. So that's why not? I know some people don't do streams. I do streams, but why not? And I want to, kind of connect the people through this YouTube. I also have an IG. I have Lunasoul underscore Oracle. That's a good, and I have TikTok, Lunasoul underscore Oracle 1. So follow me on IG. That's when I announce when I'm doing lives. You'll see my announcements there. Unfortunately, on my YouTube, you have to get a certain amount of people, I think, to do like the community posts. Unfortunately, I can't access that on my own, so I have to wait until I get a certain amount of people so I can do a community post here. But if you want to stay tuned to see if I'm doing lives, I do like Bruja collabs, where I do collabs with other readers in my Instagram. That's a place to go. I post funny shit, so I am not your regular reader. I'm a human being. I'm goofy. I curse. I'm human. I drink. I don't drink a lot. I actually drink very little. Very little. I'm a weakling because I'm so sensitive. I can't drink. If I do, I have to shut everything down. I'm like, guys, shut the whole thing down. Shut down my mediumship, everything. Because I can't have these spirits bothering me. But anyways, I digress from that. I'm gonna tell you a little story. So I went to New Orleans with my man recently, like last week. It was nice. I love New Orleans. If you ever want to travel to a place that's spiritual, it's more of an adult trip, drinking, eating good food. If you like seafood, go there. It's really, really good. So we went there on our first night. We went to a spot where they had live music. And I love live music. That's one of my favorite things. So, we had some hurricanes, and that's the drink that they're known for in New Orleans is the hurricane. It's like, I guess it's like a jungle juice version. Jungle juice? Anyone knows jungle juice? It's kind of like that. So me and my man, we shared a couple of drinks. Oh my God, we were torn up. And the next day I had to use the bathroom. And I'm in the bathroom and a woman spirit comes in the bathroom when I'm about to do number two. I'm sitting there getting ready. And a woman spirit comes. I said, excuse me? I said in my head, excuse me, not right now. I'm in the bathroom. I said, no. We're not doing this right now when I'm in the bathroom. Like, please leave. And the spirit left. And I'm just like, I don't know what it is with bathrooms and spirits. I know because there's mirrors, there's portals, but damn, I was just like, no. We're not doing this while I'm pooping. Like, get out. The audacity for some of these spirits. I can't. I'm just like, listen, go out. Now, I don't see spirits like normal people. Like people in the movies, those are, I think, is dramatization. People don't see spirits like in the movies. It's very rare to see spirits with their physical eye. I've seen some with my physical eye, but it's not often. I usually sense them because I'm heavily clairsentient. I feel them more than seeing them. I do see them in my mind's eye if I tune in, but I sense them physically more than anything. So I have a certain system of how I feel as spirits and how I know it's a female or a male. So I have a system. I have a whole system planned out, and everyone has a different way of sensing things. So that's how I'm like, all right, you're a female, get out of here, all that jazz. You too, Glam. So then you're a fellow medium. So hello, fellow medium. Let's get on to your reading. That was my little moment there of mediumship. I have tons of stories. Listen, some stories I got. Maybe one day I'll do a video of my stories. I have a lot of stories. I have different stories of different things. Some of these spirits, there's nothing wrong. Some of them are like, listen, you got to heal some stuff. If you don't heal stuff now, you'll be doing it when you pass away. I'm just saying, you'll be doing it on the other side. You'll be doing it no matter what. You might as well get that. I think a lot of people avoid spirituality, especially like hardcore, like they avoid it, is because it invites you to look at yourself. And a lot of people don't want to look at themselves. We're taught to shy away from who we are. And the whole point of being spiritual is being connected to who you are, to others, to seeing things for what they are energetically, also physically, but also energetically. So if you're not healing now, you want to heal somewhere else. But I personally want people to heal now. Let's get it done. Get her done so we can live our lives. We don't have to do all this tingo. We don't need to do this. I know it's harder for some generations than others. Understand, that's granted, understandable, but it shows you how strong you are. Trust. So for your card, Glam Gospel, I got Harvest. I love this. So the owl here, owl talks about knowledge, also connection to the moon. So it's very ideal that you got this card because it's the new moon energy. And right now, this owl's poking out to me because it's talking about inner knowledge and wisdom. So this is a time where you're going to gain more knowledge and wisdom about things. I'm hearing, I don't know, are you into looking at ancient societies or Egypt or something of that nature? I'm getting a sense that you're trying to find inquiry about your like old history and information. Something's telling me that you're like trying to learn more, maybe esoterica, or learning about history or your lineage or ancestry. Something's pulling me to that message for you. So this is a moment where you can start to learn deeper and know more knowledge about who you are, your lineage, what you're feeling drawn to. So I do feel like you're feeling drawn to connect with some type of information in the past, history wise. Follow those breadcrumbs because it's going to lead you to information that's going to call and resonate to you. Usually, when I like to call them rabbit holes. When person gets warped into an idea or topic, it's because something's calling them to it. There's some knowledge, some information, some part of you that's connected to it that you need to understand. And I think just by you understanding and reading, it's connecting you more to yourself. You're very much like a librarian, like books, esoteric old knowledge. You really like to look. Have you ever dabbled in the Akashic Records? Yeah, I'm hearing that very strong for you. Akashic Records. I don't know if you are into that. If not, that's okay. But read about it. Read about that information. Akashic Records. I'm actually a Akashic Records reader. Akashic Records is basically it's kind of like a concept of a spiritual, like a library that holds information of all people, all souls, all energy. And if you look up Edgar Casey, he's the sleeping prophet, one of the most powerful psychics there's ever been. He's had politicians, people of power come to him for information because what he was a psychic. He slept and went into the Akashic Records when he slept, and people were able to ask him information about the future or information about themselves. And this is where he was able to tap into that energy as he slept. I know it's like a trance like state. So learn about Edgar Casey, learn about, I don't know why I'm telling you about this. Um, yeah, he's a Akashic Records reader, actually. Some people even say Nicholas Tesla was a Akashic Records reader as well. So there's a lot of information. Yeah, a lot of information. I feel some energy here on your chest. So I don't know if you hold a lot of anxiety or is this hitting a certain note? Like I feel like this is very aligned to you. Yeah. So this harvest season is a harvest of information for you. Glam, gospel glam. Invite and open your eyes to new understandings of the world. Maybe it can even connect you deeper to your own beliefs, and maybe even expand that as well. There is more than what they're telling us. There's more to the world than what we just see. It's so much bigger, and I feel like you have this appetite to kind of know more and feed into the appetite. Learn about your lineage, learn about your ancestors, learn about the world. This is a time to open your horizons because information is knowledge and it's power. So I feel that very strongly with you. If an affirmation I had to give you for this new moon, it's to I invite myself to the wisdom and knowledge that's deep within me. I'm going to repeat that one more time. I'm making these affirmations off my head, but I feel connected to tell you this. The affirmations: I'm open to the knowledge and wisdom within me and around me, within me and around me. And say that over and over this new moon. Speak it to the universe and allow whatever piques your interest, follow those breadcrumbs. It's leading you to information and knowledge. Okay, so this is what it says here: gratitude, security, and patience. Be patient with your journey. Be patient for what's to come. Good things come definitely, especially for those who wait but also understand how the process of things go. So if you're feeling a little rushed this new moon, just be patient. Things are going to happen just as they are. And I know you want to know everything all at once. I know it's one of those, you want to absorb everything like a sponge, but it's better to take things one thing at a time so you can absorb it to your best ability, okay? So that's what I'm getting for the message for you for this oracle card. I hope that helps you in your journey and kind of gives you that little spark to be like, all right, I'm gonna start listening to that inner voice that's telling me, hey, I should read about this. Listen, read some books, go online. There's YouTube. There's so much wealth of knowledge compared to before. There's so much knowledge now. But remember, use discernment with knowledge. Only connect with things that resonate with you. If something doesn't feel right, that's when your intuition is telling you, hey, maybe this is not for us. And then you can go into something that feels connected. So that's your reading. Heidi, but I would love to have an Akashic Records reading from you. Oh, I actually offer them. They're called past life readings. Akashic Record readings, the way I do them is a little more, I have to do a consultation first. We got to first figure out what exactly you're trying to gain from the reading. We do a whole thing. We ask questions. I explain to you how it works. There's a whole procedure to it where I can channel in. So usually I recommend, if you do book with me, I recommend 3 to 5 days in advance. So then we can first do a consultation and figure out what exactly you want to know, because it's always best to come into those readings, especially when I'm tapping into like higher realms, to know exactly what you want so I can give you exactly what you need. And it could be potent. Like I can give you exactly what you need. And if anything else comes through, I will also deliver that for you. Yes, I'm always feeling like going deeper in spirituality. I need my energy cleaned. Oh, okay. I'll give you some tips on how to clean your energy. Salt baths are very helpful. It cleanses your aura, but also cleanses your body. You can have, if you're into crystals, selenite wands are really, really good to have because these crystals, you never have to charge them. They're ever charging on their own. They're very cleansing. If you feel like you need to like cleanse your aura or you feel tired or exhausted, you can just wrap, like literally wand it around yourself and you're cleansing your aura as well. Um, Another way to cleanse your energy is do visualization. You can envision a light coming from above your head down into your body and cleansing you like that, and it comes out through your feet and into the earth. And you can visualize that energy coming in and out, in and out. And as you let it come in and out, you feel brighter and brighter and brighter. When you're done, you literally close the area on top of your head, close that energy source, and you surround yourself with a light, whatever light you like, neon pink, whatever color. You surround yourself with a bubble. And that's basically what you're doing is you're energizing your energy and you're shielding it at the same time. So there's so many ways. Like I said, gospel glam, there's so many ways to cleanse your energy, to protect it. Look online. This is where the research will serve you. The research and typing in will really serve you because everyone has different ways of cleansing energies and there's different means of doing so. So this is probably why they want you to research. Because for me, how I learned was through research and also through trial and error. I figured out what worked for me. Because one thing, what I do may not work for someone else. Someone else may have a different way of cleansing their energy than me. So this is where you have to know different means and ways of cleansing, and you can choose from there. Okay. Okay, I will hopefully book. Yeah, take your time. You will book with me when the time is right. I believe when the time is right and when you feel aligned. Yes, the consultations, I only offer consultations for I do a mini consultation for the Akashic Records. That's when you book with me. We do a consultation meeting, we do like an in-depth what are you doing? What exactly you want to receive from the Akashic Records? What exactly are you trying to learn from the Akashic Records? What is, because some people may come because they want to know about their past lives, or they may be going through some particular moment in their life they feel stuck, or there's a relationship or a situation that's really bothering them. They don't understand why. And Akashic Records can help open your eyes to other ways of, as your soul purpose, like what exactly is connecting to this moment and this issue and how to help you. And it also looks at you as a soul, not just as this life, but all your lives. And what exactly is the common denominator, like some lessons that you have to learn that you've had from previous lives in this life, and so on and so forth. So, but that's when you book with me. When you book, we do a consultation first. We talk about what you want, and then we start to make the necessary formulation of questions for the session. So that's when you book me. You'll get a period where you talk with me. We have a little consultation moment, and then we'll frame your session. And then the next time we meet up, we'll do the session. And the session takes about an hour or more. Sometimes when I'm up in Akashic Records, I don't notice the time. Um, Over there, there's no concept of time, so time is very circular. So, but if you want a regular reading with me, you can do regular reading. We can talk about that. Akashic Records is more about past lives and looking at your soul purpose and the whole soul and everything. But if you want like messages from your guides and things like that, I offer other readings. I have spirit guide readings. I have one question readings, and so on. So just look at my website and see what I have to offer. And I have many different kinds. Ooh. So let's see. We got glam. Did I do everybody? I think I did. Is Ro on? Let me make sure no one didn't message me, because sometimes I get messages. People are so cute. Yeah. It's okay to feel stuck. When you feel stuck, that means there's something you have to see. Maybe you're not looking at what you're feeling or what's going on closely, and you have to take a deeper look. That's usually how I feel. There's a meaning behind it. So maybe sit with yourself this new moon and say, hey, why do I feel stuck? What is actually the reason why? What's coming up? What feeling? What emotion? What thought comes up to you, you know? So that's a good way to start that off. So I think I did everybody. Am I right? There's no one else. I don't think anyone else asked for a reading. Okay, I think I'm done. That's exactly like almost 2 hours. Yay! Thank you so much for everyone for joining me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming over. And I hope these messages help you in this new moon. I think I might do another new moon reading next month. I think I might keep it that way. I might do like free one card pulls every new moon on YouTube stream. I think it's more it works for me, and energetically I can do it more. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like the way I read, please look at my website. If you like the session here and you want to donate, it's up to you. You don't have to donate anything. This is free, but if you feel called to donate, you can. I have like down below in my description box different means of payment. I have Venmo, PayPal, I think even Cash App. I don't even know. That's if you feel called to. And also, I do have other zodiac readings. So if you want to check into your zodiac sign, I do have the August 2022 playlist on my channel. So, and also, I'll plan to do the rest of the zodiac readings for the end of the week. Also, stay tuned to my IG. That's where I announce things. That's where I say things about what I'm doing next. That's the place you want to go, where you want to see me announce. And also, I put funny stuff. I put funny things. We cackle, we laugh over there. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful new moon. Stay safe. Drink a lot of water. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.